by you. I'll be your everything, your blue sky. I go to war, fight. Damn right. Even when I've left, I do right by you.
Welcome back to the Professional Stepdad Show. I'm your host, Frank Zavala. Thank you very much for joining me. This is episode 113 of the show. Before I go any further, if you have not, please like, subscribe, share to the show. Hit that notification button. Follow us on SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes. I think we're still on Anchor. We are on TikTok, Instagram, and of course, the website, theprofessionalstepdad.com. Head over there, join our community. We'd love to have you. Guys, I've been going through a lot of my old episodes, and I've been listening to a lot of different shows. When I say by different shows, I don't mean just parenting and step parenting and bonus and blended and all that other stuff, but I mean all different types of podcasts and something that I'm dealing with, and I think that you're going to be dealing with it too. Something that I'm dealing with. I'm going into 10 years of marriage, 12 years in the family, and no matter what I feel, no matter how much I feel like I have certain things figured out, or I have certain routines, plans, ideas, like set in place, I have laid a foundation so that I can become the very best man, mentor, leader, husband, stepdad, parent that I could be. More often than not, I find myself still struggling. Because I am constantly searching for different ways to, I guess, gain the respect of not just my family members, but from the people that are listening to the show, or the people that see my journey, or that people that, find my wife and I and ask us questions when it comes to how we do certain things in our blended family. And I don't know if I've been lucky. I don't know if luck is the word. I've definitely been blessed when it comes to a lot of the results that I've had over the past, 10 plus years as a stepdad. And a lot of my success has contributed to the fact that I've got a good foundation in place, right? I have a good personal development and growth foundation for myself. I have a great foundation with me and my wife when it comes to building a good team. I did the work. I put in the time to get to know each and every one of my kids and understand and identify their love languages so that I could properly communicate with them. And yet I still find myself struggling. So I kind of want to throw it out there, stepdads, and just say to you that this is not a game that you win. Meaning this is not some sort of a math equation that can be solved. This is not, there is no you won, that's it type scenario as a stepdad. There just is not. And you're constantly growing and you're constantly learning new things, not only about yourself, but about your marriage and about your friendships that you have, or your business, or your relationships that you had with your children. My relationship that I had with my daughter, my middle daughter, when she was 5, and the relationship I have with her now as she's turning 17, it's way different. And I'm just so happy and grateful that I adapted with the times. And the only reason that I was able to adapt with the times, stepdad, is because when I was struggling, and whether that was personal struggle, meaning I was looking for that confidence to keep going, the confidence to keep moving, the confidence to keep learning, because there are going to be plenty of times where you're going to become complacent. There are going to be plenty of times where you're going to feel like you have it figured out. And because you haven't been doing the daily work for yourself, or for you and your partner, or just, keeping your ear to the grindstone and listening to the kids, when you let the complacency set in, what's going to happen is that you're going to be blindsided. And when you get blindsided, you're going to realize that you weren't paying attention to the things that you should have been paying attention to. And your confidence will start to dwindle a little, because you're feeling like, shit, am I failing as a step parent? Am I doing the things necessary in order to become the very best stepdad that I can be? Then you start second guessing every move, and you start second guessing the things that you do. And then next thing you know, maybe you even get into conversations, or not even, or maybe just like, I don't want to call it arguments, but maybe you and your partner start to bicker a little bit more because the blame game starts to come out. And I wanted to let you know that that's just normal shit. It's normal. It happens all the time. It happens, and it's going to continue to happen, and it's never going to end. Because, and it's not, and it has nothing to do with you being a step parent. It has everything to do with you being an adult who is parenting young adults, and these young adults are going through changes in their life, and then that will, in turn, affect your relationships. So you can't second guess the work. You can't second guess the routines. You can't second guess the habits and the foundations. You cannot second guess yourself. But you also can't become complacent in your daily activities when it comes to the things that are going to be required of you to get past the down times, the times that are going to suck, the times that you're going to second guess, the times that you're going to cry, the times that you're going to question yourself as a parent, as a stepdad, as a husband, as a father, as a mentor. You will have that. You will question it. And I know this, guys, because like I said, 10 plus years as a stepdad, and I'm still going through it. There are no easy fixes. There are no solutions to problems. There are only like things that you can do that need to be put in place and need to be set in place that have to do with your routine and your daily activities. Those are the only things that will get you through the shit, that will get you through the downtimes, that will get you through the times where you feel like giving up or you feel like walking away. So I know there's a lot of, we just finished, Father's Day was a few days ago. And a lot of stepdads out there, that's a hard day for them. Because, if you're like me, you don't have any biological children. And so if I, my first few years as a stepdad and then Father's Day would come around, I didn't feel like I really earned that title yet, or I had deserved the thank yous or the admiration. I felt real uncomfortable on that day. No matter what my family tried to do, and bless my kids and my wife for always making me feel desired and needed and wanted. But I know there are a lot of you that don't get that. So when I say that I'm blessed and when I say that I've been lucky, I have been lucky. Now, don't get me wrong. Everything that I did in the beginning helped get me to where I'm at. And when I do have my down days and when I do have shitty times and when I second guess myself as a stepdad or as a father, as a husband, for most people that could last, a week, 2 weeks, a month, depending on how mentally prepared you are to deal with shitty times, But for me, I can go through it like a normal human being does, but I can get through it quicker because I put in the work. So, stepdads, what I'm trying to get across to you today is this. Don't give up. Don't give in. Don't let yourself quit. Don't buckle under the pressure of negativity when it comes to like a bad bio parent or shitty in-laws or nosy neighbors. Don't. Continue to do the work. Continue to do the self-work. Continue to build a good team. Continue to set goals for you and your partner. Continue to set family goals and spiritual goals and continue to just strive and continue to move forward, right? 1 inch at a time. Because by doing so, you are laying a good foundation, not only for yourself, but you're setting a good example for the kids. So that when the shitty times do come and the second guessing does come, you're able to move through it fucking faster and quicker. And you can think your way around things. So just know that you're doing it. You're doing good. It's supposed to be hard. I've said this if you go back to my early episodes all the way to today. It's supposed to be hard. If it were easy, more stepdads would stay. If it were easy, more men would volunteer to be in blended families or to step up and lead the way. If it were easy, then you wouldn't what am I trying to say? If it were real easy, if this were just a simple thing, you wouldn't feel what you feel when you earned your position within the home, when you earn the respect and the love from the kids, when you earn the Father's Day and you feel like that is your day. You know what I mean? So understand that you got to just keep moving forward. And shitty days are going to come, but it's all right. It's okay. Stop that. It's okay. It's all right. And it doesn't fucking end. Like I said, it is a consistency that you need to go through hard times, or you need to have bad times, because it wakes you up to what you are not doing when it comes to your daily routines and habits. It'll help you move past the blame game where you want to fucking find reasons why everybody else is at fault and you don't take personal responsibility for your fuck ups. And trust me, if you are pointing the finger or blaming everybody else, it's you. You're fucking up. I don't care. Oh, it's so hard. The bio dad, he talks about me so much, or the in-laws, all they do is talk shit behind my back. None of that fucking matters. If you're doing the self-work, it doesn't matter. You'll be able to block it all out. Will it find its way in every now and then? Of course. But because you've been doing the self-work, you're able to move through it quicker. So I'm saying this to you guys because, like I said, Father's Day just came and went, and I just wanted you guys to know that earning your spot as a parent, as a mentor, as a leader, as a man within your blended family, within your home, is something that is coveted. And you on this journey, that is your end game. Your end game should be to reach the top of the mountain and covet that feeling that you get when you are looked at as somebody that they can depend on, because you showed up and because you stayed. All right, guys, that is episode 113 of the show. Thank you again. Once again, if you have not, please like, subscribe, share the show, hit that notification button. Head over to the website, theprofessionalstepdad.com. Join our community. Like I said, we'd love to have you. And once again, guys, I'm going to be hitting 200 episodes by the end of the year. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you very much for joining me today, and I'll talk to you soon. Be well.
Damn right. Even when I've left, I do right by you. I'll be your everything. Your blue sky.
Quiet on the set, please. Thank you, everybody.